Did anybody else think for a second there that the Sacramento Kings were going to surprise everybody and beat the Oklahoma City Thunder? That game was close yesterday. It was a weird game for the Kings because there was a lineup out there. I want to say it was Drew Eubanks, DeMar DeRozan, Devin Carter, Keon Ellis, and Malik Monk. I think that was their five, and they went on a little bit of a run, and the Thunder didn't really seem to have answers for it. DeRozan, his stat line, if you just look at the raw stats, not going to jump out the page, but I'm telling you, when he was out there with no Levine, no Sabonis, the team just seemed to work a little bit better. It was a really weird Domantas Sabonis game. I don't think that guy's healthy. He does not look right. He doesn't look like he's moving right. He was making a lot of mistakes. I watched him throw the ball out of bounds 2 or 3 times. So I don't really know what the Kings are going to do going forward. That roster makes absolutely no sense. So there's not really any pivot moves they can make. They're just going to be trash all year. But for a minute there, it looked like they might beat the Oklahoma City Thunder. And I think, you know, we're only a week into the season, but it looks like we could say AJ Mitchell's going to win the Sixth Man of the Year runaway winner. That guy, he's another gem that the Thunder just pulled out of nowhere. This team, they just keep winning. So when people talk about luxury tax problems and apron problems, I'll have to get rid of Caruso someday or Hartenstein someday, I don't think that's going to affect their potential dynasty because they just keep finding these guys in unexpected places. So next game I want to talk about is the Knicks-Bucks game, man. It's, like I said, it's only a week into the season, but I don't think it's too early to say Giannis is the runaway MVP winner. The Bucks look fantastic. Giannis is playing at an all-time high level, and he's one of the, 25 greatest players of all time, so that's saying a lot, but he looks great. Some of their off-season additions look good. I really like what I'm seeing out of Cole Anthony. I never sold my stock on him. I've been a believer since his UNC days. He looks really good. So the Bucks, that was a big win over the Knicks. Jalen Brunson did get hurt in that game, but I don't think it really affected the outcome of the game. He came back and tried to play. He was clearly a little hobbled, but the Bucks were kind of in control the whole game. But a really impressive performance out of the Bucks, and a reminder that in this week Eastern Conference, don't count them out yet. Last game that I watched last night, Clippers versus Warriors, 2 teams I was all the way out on, and the Clippers, they look terrible. Like, they look horrible. All the concerns that I had about them going into the season, their age, the fit with the roster, all those concerns are coming to the forefront. They got smoked last night. For the Warriors, it wasn't even a game where like Steph showed out or anybody really showed out. It was a really efficient Jimmy Butler game, and I was kind of worried about Jimmy going into this year because he's had a long career. He misses 15 to 20 games every season, but that version of him we saw last night, I think he shot 75% from the field. He's still an efficient bucket getter. He's still probably one of the best 20 players in the NBA.